Welcome to the Body Maker podcast, where we explore the art of mastering your four-body consciousness, the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical dimensions of who you truly are. In today's episode, we're going to talk about one of the most essential aspects of your spiritual growth, your higher self. What exactly is the higher self? What is the difference between your higher self and your lower self? And why aligning with your higher self is the foundation of attracting abundance, wealth, love, and spiritual opportunities into your life. Let's dive deep into the consciousness of your divine nature. What is the higher self? Your higher self is the divine aspect of you that exists beyond time, form, and limitation. It is the God self within you, your eternal consciousness that operates from pure love, wisdom, and unity with Source. In Body Maker terms, your higher self is the bridge between your soul and your divine source. It is the part of you that sees from the eyes of God, that knows the bigger picture of your journey, and that constantly guides you toward your highest evolution. When you are connected to your higher self, your decisions feel inspired, your intuition flows easily, and your energy radiates confidence, compassion, and peace. It's the voice within that whispers, "You already are divine. You already have everything you seek." Now let's talk about the lower self, the part of consciousness that identifies only with your physical body, personality, and ego structure. It is the human operating system driven by survival, fear, separation, and limitation. It lives through comparison, competition, insecurity, and judgment. I would describe this as the negative ego mind, the thought system that believes you are just a body, separate from God, separate from others, and therefore must fight to survive. The lower self is not evil. It's simply misaligned energy, a tool that's forgotten its purpose. When the lower self leads, we live reactively, blindly chasing validation, external success, or emotional highs, while forgetting the infinite wisdom that already lives within us. When we are centered in the higher self, life flows with synchronicity. When we are stuck in the lower self, life feels heavy, chaotic, or full of struggle. That's why our daily spiritual work is not about escaping the lower self, but training it to serve the higher self. Just like a student learns from a teacher, your human personality learns from your soul. Why working with the higher self is important? On this earth plane, we came here not just to experience matter, but to bring spirit into matter. Your higher self holds the divine plan of your soul, your purpose, lessons, and evolution. It's like your cosmic GPS. It already knows the fastest and most harmonious route to your destination. When you ignore the higher self, you're driving without direction. You may move, but not necessarily toward joy or fulfillment. When you connect and align, life starts to unfold with precision. The right people appear, the right opportunities open, the right timing aligns. Your higher self is your direct link to Source, guiding your four bodies, spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, back into balance, harmony, and purpose. Now, how does working with your higher self relate to the law of attraction? Here's the truth. The universe doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your vibration. Your vibration is the sum of your consciousness, the frequencies of your thoughts, emotions, intentions, and spiritual alignment. When you are attuned with your higher self, your vibration naturally resonates with higher frequencies of love, abundance, gratitude, and trust. These frequencies magnetically attract matching realities. But when you operate from the lower self, from fear, lack, comparison, or unworthiness, you send out conflicting signals. You may want abundance, but your inner frequency says, "I'm not enough." That's why working with your higher self is not just spiritual, it's vibrational alignment. When you live in harmony with your higher self, you become a clear transmitter for the universe. You are no longer manifesting from ego desires, but from the consciousness of divine abundance itself. That's when the law of attraction becomes effortless, because you've stopped asking for things and started vibrating as the source of them. Let's move to a case study, a question from one of our Body Maker YouTube subscribers. I am an SRT practitioner, and recently I found it difficult to connect with my higher self. I feel heavy and uncertain. Sometimes I get wrong answers from the SRT dowsing charts. My intuition feels blocked. What could be causing this? This is an excellent and very common experience among healers and lightworkers. Through body matrix dowsing research, here's what we found. Spiritual body, weak or distorted divine source. Link, physical body, denying your own power. Physical body, open to attack. Mental body, absent-mindedness. The energetic connection between the physical personality, the vehicle of the soul, and the higher self is weak or distorted. This happens when the individual unconsciously denies their personal power and boundaries. When your personal power weakens, your energy field becomes open to attack. Not necessarily dramatic attacks, but subtle energetic interference from the environment, clients, collective consciousness, or even lower astral influences. Absent-mindedness, the mental habit of drifting or disconnecting from awareness, can also reduce your energetic protection. Together, these imbalances create static in your energy connection, just like a smartphone full of junk apps and viruses that slow your Wi-Fi connection. So when you channel or douse, the signals from your higher self can become distorted, unclear, or mixed with lower vibrations. Here's the Body Matrix 4 body healing protocol that you can apply. Mental body, shift absent-mindedness to alert, present, and observant programming. Physical body, shift open to attack to protected and safe vibration. Physical body, shift denying your own power to owning your strengths and taking responsibility. Spiritual body, request divine spirit and the higher self to reconnect and reinforce the divine source link. Once these adjustments are made, the connection with the higher self strengthens naturally. Your pendulum responses become clearer, your intuition sharper, and your energy field feels lighter and stable. This is why maintaining your 4-body alignment is essential, not just for spiritual protection, but for accurate guidance and energy work. Remember, your higher self is always connected to you. It never leaves. It's our thoughts, emotions, and energetic imbalances that cloud the signal. When you refine your 4 bodies, when your mind is clear, your emotions balanced, your body strong, and your spirit aligned, your higher self communication becomes crystal clear. Working with your higher self is not just a spiritual practice, it's a lifestyle of conscious alignment, integrity, and love. When you live as your higher self, the law of attraction stops being a tool. It becomes your natural state of being. If you found this episode helpful, give it a like, share your comments below, and share it with other practitioners who might be struggling with their spiritual connection. And remember, your higher self is not above you, it's within you, waiting to express through your 4 bodies in perfect harmony. Thank you for tuning in to the Body Matrix podcast. Until next time, stay conscious, stay aligned, and stay connected with your higher self.